Behold, the Black Dandy. This is actually part two of my discussion about Jidenna, a modern African dandy, also known as Jidenna Theodore Mobison. He has emerged as a prominent figure in contemporary Black dandyism, where his approach has exemplified the cultural bridge building that has always been central to Black fashion traditions. So he actually uses dandyism as a visual representation of cultural fluidity and diasporic identity. His father, Oliver Mobison, was a Nigerian computer science professor who insisted on formal dressing. And so, growing up between Nigeria, Massachusetts, and various parts of the US exposed Jidenna to diverse style traditions. So, his experience code switching between predominantly white academic environments and Black communities informed his understanding of how clothing communicates identity. His time in historically Black fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma, influenced his appreciation for ritual and presentation. So dandyism as education, What distinguishes Jidenna's approach to dandyism is his explicit framing of style as educational platform. He uses his dandyism in several ways, including one, spark identity in Western imagination, spark conversations about colonial history and its fashion legacies, challenge narrow conceptions of African identity in Western imagination, highlight the intellectual traditions of African cultures, connect younger generations to historically Black dandyism movements, and demonstrate the political dimensions of personal presentation of his music work, particularly on albums like The Chief, which came out in 2017, and 85 to Africa, which came out in 2019. So contemporary impact and evolution of Jidenna's dandyism has evolved since his emergence, showing growth while maintaining core principles. He has incorporated more explicitly African textile traditions and patterns. His later work shows greater experimentation with casual interpretations of dandyism, and he's explored how dandyism can function in activist spaces. He's connected traditional dandyism to contemporary movements for Black liberation. The cultural significance, West African and American Black style traditions. So his dandyism is accompanied by educational content about cultural history. He brings an intellectual framework to conversations about Black men's style. He shows how personal style can communicate complex cultural identities. Through his music, interviews, and public presentations, he continues to advance the tradition of Black dandyism while adapting it to address contemporary questions of global African identity, challenging both Western stereotypes and narrow definitions of authenticity. Please like, share, and subscribe, and come back to the channel for more information on Black fashion history and Black dandyism. I've also been blessed to write a book, and it's about fashion and has lots of fashion historical context, even though it's a fictional book. And Black dandyism is one of the things that shows up in the book. It's called Come Through Benita, Seamstress on Fire. And it's about a Ghanaian and Black American mixed 24-year-old Christian girl that gets chosen to participate in a fashion design competition, designing a gown for an unnamed celebrity. So check it out in the description box in the link. and God bless you.